Look at my face. I couldn't sleep. It's already morning. I couldn't sleep 2 hours last night. I will show you a clip that I managed to capture why I didn't sleep. It wasn't easy to, make a video in such a situation, but I managed maybe get some sleep today, get some sleep today so that you can use it to teach a lesson. I'll show you the videos and I will explain at the end of the video.
Yeah, I think she may be in crisis.
Oh, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg, my leg.
Okay.
Oh, my leg, my
My daughter was having crisis because she's a sickle cell. Because now that I'm in Nigeria, I'm taking her and the brother out. I've been drinking juice and doing all that. She's not supposed to eat some of the things that she ate. And of course, that has resulted into the crisis that she's having. Why is she a sickle cell patient? Because of my mistake, foolish mistake that religion made me do. Now the small child is suffering it. Even her mom is suffering it. Her mom is the one going through this as I'm not around. Now that I'm around for the first time, I took them to be with me. And I'm experiencing it. I've been watching it on video. Every time they go to hospital, I see it, but now I'm having a physical experience. It's not something that anybody should experience. Why did I do this mistake? Religion. I was that faithful person. I was following everything that was written when it comes to dating and everything. I dated for complete 3 years. No kissing, not even kissing. When we got married, after that 3 years, she was still a virgin. And because of that faithfulness, I felt like, even though when we discovered that we are both ASAS, I felt that I'm so faithful to God that God will not allow me to give birth to a child who is sickle cell. Because I was so faithful. I said, oh, God will, because of that. And I prayed, I fasted. I said, God will not allow me. Despite all that, my faithfulness, this is not, my own faithfulness was not for church thing or for lip. It was real, practical. But despite all that, look at what at the end of the day. So prayer cannot solve it. If you open your eyes and go and make a mistake that reality have always already shown you that this is science, this is biology, you say because you are faithful, like me, because you go to church, because your pastor is powerful. Look at you, see problem. You see what I caused myself because I felt like I had faith. It is not that, oh, God have refused to answer me. No, it was foolishness. You see reality and you're saying you're having faith, you're being believed. It was foolishness. Now I'm paying for it. The child is paying for it. Her mom is paying for it. Don't do it.
That is what you get when you throw away your nature-giving brain because of religion and the fictional God they are preaching to you. Yes, after throwing away his brain in exchange for religious belief, look at what he's going through now. This is why we cannot to tell you believers that you will all learn in a hard way. Has this man not learned in a hard way now? He is still learning and he will continue to suffer. So do to so many of you who would have sense. Reality told him not to get married to a woman that is AS, as long as he is also AS by genotype. But he ignored that. Science told him not to get married to a woman that is AS by genotype and why he himself is AS. But he ignored because he believed that he has a God that can do all things. After all, what God cannot do does not exist. That was what led this man to marry this woman that is AX, while he himself is AX. He ignored all reality, hoping in one non-existing God that is nowhere, that has never been useful to mankind. But today, what is happening to him? He is regretting. If you like, learn. If you like, don't learn. He saw the reality. To those of you ignoring facts because of fictional religion, this is how you will all learn. I know some of you will come to my comment section to say, God, believing in God does not mean you should not have sense. You should not use your sense. Do you use your sense? Do you have any? The same God that punishes Adam and Eve for eating from the fruit of knowledge, from the tree of knowledge. Your God punishes Adam and Eve for eating from the tree of knowledge. That is why those of you believing in these gods do not have brain to think. You do not want knowledge. You prefer belief, religious belief, faith over knowledge. And this is how you all will continue to learn. I don't pity for the man. I have not pity for this man. I swear. I only have pity for that baby, for that child he's carrying. But the man and the wife, they deserve what they are going through. And you watching me, that is of religious belief, that you are ignoring reality, staring at you in the face, you will all face consequences like this. Useless people.